Hello. Welcome back
to
the Jenaverse.
Cue music.
Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. I am so tired today.
Oh, no.
I am beat down by life.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you look good. I'm kind of surprised to hear that.
You know, despite what I go through, I must slay.
Oh, wow. Bold, and you're kind of giving autumnal fall.
Yeah, I think I'm giving a little autumn, a little like burnt sienna.
I can tell you've got a lot to do. You have a watch on.
I know. I actually just put the watch on for comfort.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to wear a watch like every day for like so many years that like when I do have a watch in my life, it's just comforting to have it on my wrist.
That's cute.
I like wrist watches.
That's a good lure.
But whatever, we ball. We have an exciting episode for you today. We have a classic, valid or not valid.
We have kind of something we need to bring back anyway. Should they be a celebrity?
Mm-hmm. But this time, you sent in who you think should not be a celebrity.
And we'll decide if you're right or not.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, as always, a brand new game. So let's just get it started.
Yeah, let's dive right in.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse. Okay, it's time to kick this whole thing off with a classic.
Yeah, I'm happy to have a little prompt.
Yeah,
I really miss this. Really missed having it. We need a big stamp for some games.
We do. And until we have our big stamp, we have our big gavel.
Yes.
Well, it's not that big, but whatever. I actually don't know how big standard gavels are.
No idea.
No idea.
Probably way bigger than this.
All right, well, let's just get into it.
Let's go to Jenna Court.
Let's go to Jenna.
A little valid, not valid.
Somebody said, am I valid if I want to stop saying hi to my neighbor when I pass by, but I'm afraid they will think I don't like them?
Wear headphones and sunglasses and a hat, hood up over the hat, dress like a burglar.
I don't think you're valid.
I don't think so. It's such a minute thing.
Yeah, just say, hey, and then keep walking.
Like, outside your house, you can walk away.
I don't know. It's just like, also like, why are you trying to stop saying hi to your neighbor?
If they're catching you up in conversation, just say, I'm in a rush.
Yeah, I'm in a rush. Hey, I'm in a rush. Like,
I'm rushing off to the dentist.
I don't know. I feel like if you already started by saying hi, you kind of just have to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
you either do it or you don't.
Yeah, and it sounds like you've already been doing it, so.
Yeah, I guess that's a great point.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta make that decision when you move in.
Yeah, you made your bed, you dug your grave, and now you have to lay
Time
in
to
it.
move.
Time to move. All right, this next person says, am I valid if I don't shower for 3 days?
I mean, I'm certainly one who cannot speak on this issue.
I mean, like, you're valid because, like, some people live in places where, like, water is more scarce.
I have no excuse. I think it depends what you're doing.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, it depends who you're doing, who you're around. Like, if you're, like, hot, smelly, messy, but you're in the house by yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody has to, like, suffer but you. So, like, that's between you and your nostrils. But, like, if you have roommates, you're around people, and you know that you're, like, steaming it up in there, stewing in your, like, clothing, and you are simply like, well, okay, LOL, let's just, no. I think, like, be a little considerate of those around you.
3 days is it's time for a body wash. I don't even shower that much, but every 3 days there's, like, a reason to take a shower. You know, especially if you have a vagina.
But also, like, if you have a skin condition, I get it. You know, like...
Oh, true. It could be really dry.
Yeah, and there are also, like, different ways to get clean. Like, you don't have to necessarily, like, shower. You can, like...
Wash your armpits.
Yeah, wash your armpits in the cooch area.
Yeah.
You know, like, there are ways to get clean that's not, like, a full-body shower. But also, like, I don't know. If you're around people and you're, like...
In their business.
In their business and you're working out, and come on.
Yeah,
don't put
if you
people
work...
through that.
Yeah, they're working out.
So you're partially valid, but also, like...
If you're being really dormant... Or if it's a dark moment, take 3 days off.
Yeah. Maybe even a week. This next person says, am I valid if the only salad I like is from a Trader Joe's salad kit?
I would say no, because I bet you're not trying a lot of salad.
That's what I was going to say. I was literally going to say
no way.
that. And also, like, those pre-made salads have a much higher salmonella, listeria, whatever it is, contamination risk, than getting your own lettuce and figuring it out.
You can get all the ingredients.
You can get all the ingredients. Every time they recall lettuce, it's usually for those
salad.
like pre-made
because
salads.
They're like sitting in there.
So many people come in contact with it while it's being made, like the people who wash it, the people who like chop it up. There's just a lot of vulnerabilities. Not to scare you away from salads, but perhaps you should try making your own salad. Experiment.
With the same things. Mm-hmm. Maybe you just like that kind of dressing. I don't think you're eating a lot of foods because there's no way. Salad is a lazy meal.
There's like restaurants that like all they do is make salad.
Have you had a steak salad? That shit is delicious. Yeah, I don't think you've had all the salads.
Yeah, I don't like your lifestyle. Somebody says, am I valid if I only watch my own sex videos instead of Pornhub or X videos because I actually prefer it?
I think that's probably more normal.
That's more valid. That's the most valid way to consume
pornography. Yeah, it's you.
It's you. Like the consent form is already signed.
And it's like, why do I have to imagine myself doing it?
Yeah.
Being that person when I could just watch me. Yeah, I think you're not hurting anyone as long as the person you made it with agrees.
Also, like, if you're gonna watch porn, don't watch it from like Pornhub or X videos. Like, I don't know. Go to OnlyFans. At least pay the.
People are watching porn too much, so this is actually
People
good.
are watching porn too much.
This is a thought.
This is actually.
People are getting weird out there because they need to snap back to reality. Think about being a human being.
Yeah, this is valid.
This is valid.
I actually support that behavior.
It's actually very girl boss.
Somebody said, am I valid if I'm fresh out of college and unemployed, but literally all my classmates have got a job and earn money? Yeah.
Yeah, you're valid. All flowers bloom in time.
Yeah.
And who knows? You could have got a job right out of college. It could have sucked. It could have made you hate the field you're going to work in forever, make you bitter. But now you're going to have a few months off, and if you're just like, ooh, free vacation. Mm-hmm. Not free, but
yeah, vacation.
Free time, yeah, and enjoy it. You'll get the job you should have.
Yeah, and I also feel like so many people rush into working right after college. You know, you spend all these years of your life in school, and then you're going to rush immediately to the workforce. Like, there's no, like, reprieve. You don't get a moment's rest. I think being able to take time off, if you have the ability, I think you should
at any point in your life.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, so someone said, am I valid if I hang out with my supervisor for that good letter of recommendation?
Outside of work, you're hanging out with your supervisor?
I mean, do what you gotta do.
Maybe,
If you think your supervisor's letter of recommendation is gonna, like, change your life somehow.
Those things never do.
No, they never do. Do you think people hiring read those, maybe for college, maybe it's for, like, a grad school?
Yeah, maybe for something like that.
But do they even read that? No one's actually reading recommendation letters. Like, I genuinely believe that's my truther moment. My tinfoil hat is on. No one reads recommendation letters. They just see that you had one.
Yeah. Maybe they read the first and last sentence.
Yeah, because, like, I reckon they could probably, like, copy, like, the script of, like, B-movie in that recommendation letter, and no one would notice. I don't think anyone's genuinely reading these recommendation letters that people, like, break their backs over. No. Even, like, when you're going to grad school, like, think about all the applications they're getting. There's no way they have enough time to make that decision and read all those rec letters.
And nobody's actually doing their jobs in the way that...
No, that anyone thinks.
Come on now.
Recommendation letters,
think about you at your job. And the corners you can cut. Do you cut them?
Exactly.
Everybody feels that way. Unless you, like, are a baker and love it.
All right, we have time for one more. Let's see. This person wants to know, am I valid if I keep friends who like Taylor Swift and white women rappers?
Yeah. Yeah. Who is even a white woman rapper these days?
Iggy Azalea.
She was the last one.
I know, that's the last one.
It's like,
Krayshawn? Is Krayshawn white?
I don't even know. You have to be digging deep these days.
Good friends don't let friends be Swifties. I'm sorry. I just have to say, I don't have a single Swiftie friend.
Me neither.
And I think that's telling of my character and my priorities as an individual. And also, like, if your friend is a fan of white women rappers, it's just shocking because it's like, you have to really be, that has to be deliberate.
Yes.
Like, because, like, yes, where are you? Like, you're going out of your way to be like, I'm gonna ignore all the women of color that rap and go be fans of these 3 people.
Yeah, who
Like-
aren't good. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, your choice in friends, questionable. I don't know. You keep the company you keep. And
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's a reflection of you. That you're able to get along with Swifties and white women rapper fans.
Because, something is not right about Taylor Swift. I don't know if I brought up my accusations.
Taylor Swift denounced white supremacy challenge hard.
Let's start it. When's her birthday?
When's
We'll do
it?
it right around then.
Yeah. Hey, Taylor. Happy birthday.
She's a Sag. It's coming up.
Is she a Sag?
She's a Sag with a Cancer moon.
Wait, let me see. Is she really a Sag?
Do you hear what I'm telling you? She's a
Sag
Sag
with a Cancer
moon. When I heard that, I said,
Wait, genuinely, I cannot
the
believe
first
this.
thing we've ever looked up on the Jenaverse.
Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius?
Yes.
She's a Sagittarius. She terrorizes us every day with her music.
She really does. And what she's doing to people. The outfits she's inspiring need to be stopped, in my opinion.
Something in your life needs to change.
I don't like to yuck people's yums, but those are 2 really hard
I'm
yums
gonna
to
yuck.
like.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna yuck the fuck
Yeah.
out of your yum. But yeah, thank you so much for sending us your situations. And
Your situation.
you are who you are. And on to the next.
Yeah.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Oh, my traditional use, reading celebrity names. Even though I don't know most of them and I'm already seeing names I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're here to play Should They Be a Celebrity? And instead of hearing your besties or worsties, these are people that you think should not be a celebrity. So we're going to see if we agree and if we'll kick them out of the Jenaverse.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get into it. Oh, wow. Someone says there shouldn't be a world where Ed Sheeran is a famous pop star. I don't think that's true.
Ed Sheeran has paved the way for people who are not conventionally attractive that just have musical talent.
He's just normal looking.
He's
it's
just
not even
normal
like,
looking.
If you saw him in real life, you wouldn't be like, my eyes, like people act like
Yeah,
it. He would
he's-
just look completely normal.
He's just a normal looking dude, but he's like not conventionally attractive like most, stars
yeah,
are.
yeah.
But he is genuinely a talented musician. Anyone who says otherwise has never heard Ed Sheeran sing. Ed Sheeran is genuinely a talented
and he's making
musician.
it bops.
He's making bobs. Watch your mouth. His first
Yeah.
album is all I gotta say. I don't really care for anything he made past the first album.
Wow, maybe
But
you should listen.
The first album, it's really it'll make you cry. I played a song from the
I'll
first
listen to
album,
it
it made
then.
my friend cry. It was
Wow.
and the lyrics are actually pretty good. Ed Sheeran used to be really good. I can't defend Ed Sheeran as of late.
Wow.
But money corrupts all of us. But
All of us. Fingers crossed.
I can't wait to be corrupted. But Ed Sheeran, I will go to
No, I
bat
think he
defending
should be
his
a
talent.
celebrity.
Yeah. A-Team, when I first heard A-Team on the radio, it did things to me.
Oh,
I remember
wow.
where I was. I was in a Costco parking lot.
Wow.
I drove my mom's car in the Costco parking lot, and it came on, and I was like, oh
What
my
year
God.
did that come out?
I think it came out in I want to say it's either 2013, around that time, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good era.
It shook me.
Wow.
Maybe it was earlier, but I don't know. Time is kind of wonky in the 2010s.
It's all 2012.
It's all 2012. I was going to say 2012. I'm like, not everything came out in 2012.
It feels like everything happened in 2012.
It did. Party Rock Anthem happened in 2012.
Come on now.
I think that's why.
That's like a stamp in time.
That,
Oh, come on.
God.
Yeah, I'm hearing it in my brain.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone said The Weeknd, because why?
I don't agree with that.
I just think everybody's mad at The Weeknd because he made that terrible TV show.
Yeah.
That proves that, I don't know,
I think that The Weeknd should be a celebrity because he is a talented musician.
Yeah.
While he just should never, step in front of a camera again. But we learned our lesson,
we need less of, it's too much of his inner thoughts.
It's too much of his inner thoughts, his personality. He should just be confined to releasing music and never being seen otherwise.
Maybe he should be a producer.
Well, he's a good singer. His voice is good.
That's true. I'm
So
just
I
scared
just don't
of his
think
ideas
he should
right now.
he should not be interacting with the public.
No,
I
exactly.
couldn't believe he dated Selena Gomez.
Yes. That's what they say The Idol is about on all my gossip, allegedly, on all my little gossip YouTubes. They say
I don't even know what the premise of The Idol is.
Just like a troubled starlet who's in love with him, and he's nasty.
I don't think he's like hot. That's what I don't see. Because apparently he cheated on Bella Hadid.
With Selena?
With Selena. Which I was like, wait, why was he dating Bella Hadid?
Maybe he's really talented and you can tell in person. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
I just feel like there are hotter
I
people.
need to know less about him. I think he should be a celebrity, but I need to know way less about him.
And his name is Abel. I can't get over that.
Why?
I don't know. Of all the biblical names,
Cain and Abel, yeah, it's kind of sad.
The guy who died. We're going to name a child after the guy who died. The first guy to die.
I love when the Jenaverse goes biblical.
At any chance, I will bring up the Bible.
And I will know what you're talking about. But yeah, someone said Matt Damon. He scares me. Matt Damon is like, he's a whisper of the past. I don't think he is a celebrity anymore.
Yeah, I am with you. Matt Damon's not the guy who's like really, really...
See, it's hard to know who he is. I'm struggling as well.
I was going to say, is he the guy who attacked that like Vietnamese person for being Vietnamese?
Is that real?
I don't know if it was Matt Damon, but there's a famous white celebrity who is like notorious for being like racist, and he attacked this Vietnamese man. Allegedly, he's not anymore, but he attacked this Vietnamese man, like beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
Well, even if it could be Matt Damon, we don't need him around.
Yeah, I don't know.
His vibe's close enough. We can do without that. Also, I just want to do a quick shout out to all the Jenaversers who are saying Taylor Swift. We don't need to get into it for the 1000th time, but more than anyone, T Swift.
Recently, someone said I look like her on Tumblr.
It was dark.
It was dark. I'm still not over that.
People are just mad when someone else looks good with bangs. You know, I think it's projecting.
People just are mad they don't have enough forehead real estate for bangs. That's their own problem.
True. Just stop being a hater and get over it. Let's see. Multiple people are saying Timothée Chalamet. Have we done him before?
Well, I mean, this is our other people's opinion.
People are saying he has no skill or charisma. I don't get it. I think we have had a run on Timothy before of all the things people don't like about him. I saw a video of him doing theater as a teenager. Ucked.
Oh, okay. That's a little unfair.
His name is Tim, brah. I don't like your tone.
That's a little unfair. Seeing theater of him as a teenager, of course it was uck.
Yeah, he's a child.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet, just an absolute nothing of a face. $12 bottle of wine ass name. People, I don't know. This is so hateful. You're making me like Timmy.
$12 bottle of wine? Bro, I hope he never sees this episode. I'm so glad these celebrities will never see this episode.
They'll never
I were
watch this
Timothy
shit.
and I saw
the $12 bottle of wine ass name is... Yeah, so those are the allegations against Timothy.
The allegations. Wow. I almost feel bad for him. I almost want to let him be a celebrity because you guys
I've never liked him until right now.
Yeah, until this moment, I'm like, hang on.
And once again, I have never seen him in a movie.
But I don't think he should be a celebrity. I do think, like, he's not a bad actor.
I think he should be a celebrity in another country.
You know what, you're right. He should be a British celebrity.
Yes.
And that's the issue with Timothée Chalamet.
British.
Or French.
Yeah.
I think that's what is so off about him, is that, like, he doesn't actually belong in America.
No, he should be a celebrity somewhere else. The fact that he's American, is he?
Yes. He went to, like, LaGuardia High School, that arts and crafts high school.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. He should consider being British or something.
Yeah. I don't know. His name just, like, I'm expecting a European, and when I don't get one, it's, like, upsetting.
He just, like, went to the airport for high school. Doesn't even make sense. You should have been in the Eiffel Tower at the tippity top. Timothy at the top of the tower.
He was rapping. There's a video of him rapping from high school that is actually genuinely horrific. Not to judge a child, but damn.
That's deep and dark.
It was dark, yeah. It has
do you think he has no skills or charisma?
I think he has skills.
I think he has skills.
And I do think he has charisma.
Yeah. I think
he has to have charisma to make up for the fact that he doesn't look that special. I think he charms people for sure. And I do think he's talented at the roles that he does.
Have you seen him in a movie?
I've seen him in several movies, and it is kind of the same character. But he's good at it.
He's not in any of them.
He was in Lady Bird, and he was in Call Me By Your Name, and I've seen both of those two movies. And I think he's a good actor, but he kind of plays the same character. So I think he's good at that niche that he does. I'm interested to see how he does Willy Wonka.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
I just want to see it because this is the first time that he's sort of in a role that isn't one of his other roles. So I'm curious to see if, like, I will watch it and be like, that's Willy Wonka, or I'm going to be like, that's Timothée Chalamet. Like,
yeah,
you know.
I think it's going to be just a scary person somewhere in between. And I'm going to have to wait for that shit to come out on DVD because I cannot watch that without
girl,
talking.
I'm going to wait till I can be in an airplane and watch it. That's when I watch movies.
Okay.
I'm not going to go to the movies.
I thought you might go to the movies.
Girl.
Yeah. Ooh, this is kind of a hot take. Any news anchor, because why would they be? I don't agree. I love...
Diane Sawyer ate and served. She served this country more than any military member can say that. I'm sorry, Lester Holt. I'm naming them by name.
Yeah.
These are my celebrities.
No, I like news anchors, and I like a local celebrity. Mm-hmm. That's like the easiest way to be a local celebrity. Even like the weatherman. Mm-hmm. And when there's drama with them, I eat it up.
It's interesting, and it's like a different kind. I don't know. I feel like leave news anchors alone, okay?
The closest I've ever come to supporting cheating is those two hot news anchors. That was just the juiciest story on earth, and I'm like, we need news anchors.
We need them like water.
They're important. Someone said, and this is also a bold statement, anyone on any reality TV show. There's a lot of reality TV shows. Should I bring up some important ones?
I think that is like false, because like I think only the ones that like are deserving usually go on to become celebrities. Like for example, look in New York. Who else in Flavor of Love ever like?
She deserved it, and I love New York. That was a good show.
I'm sorry, like the ones that...
And she continues to go on reality shows. Mm-hmm. It's her career. Mm-hmm. And I love that for her.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I feel like the ones that deserve it do go on to... At least they're behaving like celebrities. They're doing interesting things. I don't know. I think that, like, actually, I would argue that the people who kind of deserve to be celebrities the most are people who come from reality TV shows.
Go ahead.
Because... You know, the average celebrity, like, all they want to do is, like, act and, like, you know, they're kind of boring.
Yeah, they're an artist.
So reality TV show, they become famous because they are, like, pouring their lives out for you to consume. They are, like, they're showing you their pain. Like, they're putting in the work.
Oh, they're crying on screen. They're vulnerable.
They're vulnerable. They're being manipulative. They're being evil. Like, you're hating them. Like... That is what celebrity is all about.
That's like method acting. That's actually method acting. It's the only time it's appropriate is when you're on a reality TV show. Mm-hmm. And things like Big Brother and stuff, just let us have fun, for God's sakes. Oh, this is a good one to end. Okay. Because it's maybe the boldest take you could take. Oh. All of them. They curate imposter syndrome and turn the arts into a capitalist hellhole. No celebrities. I
disagree. Yeah. I disagree because...
I think it's impossible.
Without modern celebrities, you know who would be the celebrities? The nobility. There's always been celebrities in human history. Saying. That's just a part of humanity. And I think at the very least, at least people who are doing artistic and interesting things are getting that fame versus like some blue blood who's inbred for like 12 generations being fucking like discussed. Like that's not the celebrity we want. We don't want people going back to nobility worship. We want people at the very least worshiping people who are like not necessarily nobles. Albeit there are a lot of Nepo babies.
Oh yeah.
And
there's like, definitely that kind of,
you know, that kind of vibe, but
hierarchy still, but at least it's like, you know, Britney Spears twirling around on Instagram.
I think we should attach her to a generator. Like she could.
She has so much energy.
She could genuinely save this planet.
Yeah, the conservatorship was trying to sedate her so much because it just seems like she has boundless energy.
Mm-hmm. That they wanted to conserve.
Yeah, I think too bad. Like, there's never not going to be celebrities. I would argue Moses is a celebrity. Jesus is a celebrity. Mm-hmm. You know? These people are celebrities.
Yeah.
Even if we had no TV or whatever, you would have the person everybody knows in town.
Yeah.
The mayor.
The mayor.
Is a celebrity.
the hottest kids in the high school, whatever.
There will always be celebrities on every level.
Yeah, you cannot do away with the popular kids. I am so sorry.
No, it's never going to go away. Yeah, just be glad.
All right, well, on to the next.
Yeah, on to the next.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse. Okay, so the brand new game.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I just got excited.
Well, you're getting in kind of the mode because this game does take place in Jenna jail.
It takes place in Jenna jail. And this time, we're not the ones sending you to the Jenna Shadow Realm.
No.
In fact, we run a bail fund.
Yeah.
That the Jenaverse citizens donate
pull
to.
together. Yeah. We love to bail people out of jail.
Exactly.
Because, well, you know. The Shadow Realm.
Yes. But also, we need to decide who does deserve to leave the Shadow Realm or who deserves to stay.
Spend a little more time
reflecting. So we asked you, what's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Yeah, and you're taking your one call from the Shadow Realm and calling us to see if we'll bail you out.
And we will decide if you're worthy of that bail. Would we bail you out? All right, this first person says the most trouble they've ever got into was they got suspended from school for a week for lighting a match on a bus for 5 seconds. Arsonist.
Oh.
A little baby arsonist.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think I'll bail you out. Because, it's like...
You're a kid.
You're a kid.
It was for 5 seconds. What child doesn't play with fire? I'm sorry.
That's a normal part of growing up.
On the bus is bad. Maybe you can have a timeout. You don't need to be sent all the way to the Shadow Realm.
Mm-hmm. This next person says that the most trouble they've ever been in was stealing at Kmart. You're getting bailed out.
Yeah.
I think setting things on fire, stealing from Kmart, those are both milestones. It's childhood milestones. We all steal from Kmart.
Yeah.
And you should be allowed to steal from Kmart at some point in your life. It shouldn't be that deep.
Yeah, I think we can bail you out.
Next person says that they got in trouble for posting a twerking video on Instagram 5 years ago and almost lost their job.
We're bailing you out. That's bullshit.
Bailing you out.
You were twerking at your job. Were you twerking on your desk? Holding on to the cubicle? No.
You were just twerking. That video must have been phenomenal.
They must have been jealous.
They must have been jealous. That ass must have been shaking like jello.
Yeah, they must have been turned on and horny from it. And that's why. So it's actually because they're haters. And we're bailing you out and we're giving you a job. Maybe at the bail office with us.
We need someone to twerk at the
Yeah, we need someone to raise morale.
Somebody said they got reported for vaping at their Christian university twice. 3 strikes and you're out. I'm not bailing you out. First of all, Christian university.
That's a choice.
That's a decision you chose to make. Secondly, vaping.
Yeah, I have more of a problem. You're still kind of a child when you pick your college. But
I guess. The vaping.
You know that's bad.
I feel like vaping is one of those things that, it's so easy to get away with vaping. It doesn't even set off a smoke detector.
No, go into the woods.
Go into the woods. You have to have just been blatantly vaping.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Because even if you want to, secretly chew gum in school, at the school you can't chew gum. Some people just...
Yeah.
It's be sneaky about it. You're ruining it for all of us. Be sneakier.
Be sneakier.
I'll come pick you up in a few days when you learn to creep around.
You need to be horrified in the Shadow Realm for a little bit. You're twirling and just expand.
Your vape is just right out of reach for 3 days.
No, that's torture. Somebody said they got in trouble because they melted 6 boxes of 64 crayons on a heater in middle school homeroom.
Did you do it on purpose?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I'm not bailing you out.
What?
I think they need at least a little time to reflect on.
Yeah,
you melted 6 boxes
of
64 crayons on a middle school heater.
If you were the teacher, what would you do?
If I were the teacher...
I could probably lose it. I'd be like, do you know how poor a school is?
I put in this student on the catapult. I'm so sorry. Also, 64 crayons. Melt 3 crayons. 6 times 64 is a large number that I cannot do in my head right now.
Yeah. 6 times 64 is a large number we can't do in our head. But I know it's more than 100. I know it's more than 100. No math today in the Jenaverse. We're not doing it.
I think it's 300 and something.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you should be in the Shadow Realm for a second.
Yeah. You definitely need to be in the Shadow Realm for a couple of days.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone said they got sent to a Mormon treatment center in high school that's now being sued by 26 plaintiffs.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to bail you out.
We're going to bail you out.
What'd you do to get in there?
But also, like, I kind of don't want to bail you out because I want you to get in on the
settlement.
Yeah, you know. I'm so sorry to leave you with the Mormons, but low-key.
We want you to get in on that
money. We want you to get that money.
Why were they sent there? Probably for some bullshit reason.
Whenever they send children away, it's usually, like, some bullshit reason.
Yeah, like they were having fun.
Yeah.
I might bail them out, and we just can raise the money ourselves.
I guess you're right, yeah. I don't know. I want you to get that lawsuit money. Somebody says their mom charged them money when they left hair on the bathroom floor. We didn't share bathrooms. Your mom is like the worst kind of girl boss.
The opposite of chores.
The opposite of allowance.
Yeah.
You pay money.
Every time I have to pick up one of your nasty little
hairs. On your own bathroom floor.
And clearly, there's more than one bathroom in the house.
Mom's going out of her way.
Yeah.
Mom dislikes you having hair.
You have your own bathroom and you're a child. That's very suspicious to me.
Does sound like a wealthy person.
That's what I'm saying. Growing up, we had one bathroom, and it was a hallway. So I don't relate to this.
Yeah, you know, I'm having less and less sympathy.
Yeah.
I think you can stay in trouble with your mom a little bit.
But I think your mom might need to spend a few days in the
shadow
realm.
Your mom sounds like a capitalist.
Yeah. You are fine, but we're going to take your mommy to the shadow realm.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about that.
Charging your child money?
Talk to them. That's something extra special, I would say.
That's something extra special for sure.
Yeah, maybe she needs
How much does she charge you? I am curious. Like, how much do you think she charged you?
What if it was like $40? Something so hard for a child to get. $40 might as well be $1,000 to a child.
Especially back then. $40 used to have so much weight.
2 20s? You're a child with 2 20s in your hand?
$20? I felt like I was a millionaire.
Me too.
Take me back. Somebody said they got kicked out of a rental for spray painting the landlord's name is a slumlord.
It seems like some transgressions occurred leading up to this moment.
For sure. We'll give you housing.
Yeah.
It's just a funny thing to do. Like, I don't know if it's like the wisest thing to do.
It's effective in some way to create change.
But is it wise?
Yeah, I don't know if that was 10 out of 10 choice, but I can understand how mad one can get at a landlord.
Yeah, we get
It's an infuriating situation.
Yeah. Be mad at a landlord, it does things to you. You kind of lose all sense
of reality.
Exactly. This next person said they got in trouble for the cops pulled over 6 of them for driving through a McDonald's drive-thru topless out of the sunroof. I will leave you in the shadow realm. Because, like, why are you going through a McDonald's drive-thru
doesn't sound like this is a sober event.
I need more details, but also, like, I don't think McDonald's workers deserve that. That's why I'm like, I'll leave you in the...
that's a great point.
Like, don't mess with fast food workers. Like, they don't get paid enough. Somebody said that they got in trouble for slamming the door too often, and they got their door taken off its hinges for a month.
By their parents?
That is one of the funniest things that I think occurs at white households, because I've never heard it occurring at, like, any other kind of household. No, taking the door off the hinges.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you lose your door privileges.
That's crazy.
First of all, it's also a fire hazard. Because, like, you know, like, when a fire happens in a home, you're supposed to, like, close the doors.
Yeah, that's extreme. I don't think I would do that to a child.
At most, like, I don't know. If a child's, like, being a mess and you're like, I don't want them to have their own room, like, move their sibling in their room or something. That's the punishment, maybe. But, like, the door off the hinges, I always thought that was wild.
I only knew about that happening, like, in a movie.
I've met people that are like, yeah, my parents took my door off the hinges. And I'm just like,
wow.
It's definitely creative. It's
definitely creative.
But also, like, don't be slamming doors. Don't be slamming doors.
Also, like, if we're at that point, it's like, we need to just have a big old conversation.
Like, I don't know.
Taking the door off the hinges, it's like treating the symptoms and not the real problem.
Exactly. The problem is a lack of communication, mutual respect.
Yeah.
And that is what needs to be addressed.
Some resentment.
Resentment, for sure. Somebody said they got in trouble for selling ecstasy to an undercover cop at a rave when they were 19.
That sucks.
That sucks. And you yourself were probably on ecstasy as well. So your judgment was impaired.
Yeah.
Billing you out. You're 19. If you're under the age of 25, you're a child. And you're allowed to make a few mistakes, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're bailing you out.
We're bailing you out.
Life is long.
Someone said they got in trouble because they peed on the side of their school one time during recess when they were in kindergarten.
Get over it, school.
Your teachers are going to the shadow realm.
Yeah, because it's not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a
That
deal.
child just learned it should wear pants.
Also, like, they peed on the side of the school. Like, hose it down and move on. We have time for one more. Let's see. This person said they got in trouble for telling their sibling that they were adopted.
Was it true?
I think so.
Wow, that's hard because they were probably also a child. They did it in a mean way. Then we got to do some time out, big conversation. I would bail them out because they are a child, but it's dark.
It's dark. And also, like, there's a lot of questions here, but also, like, why do you know and your sibling doesn't know?
The parents should be going to the shadow room for a second. Because once you tell one child, they're all going to know.
That's what I'm saying.
My parents didn't do things by ages. It was just like the information has been
disseminated.
Yes, and now all the children know because why wouldn't they? Mm-hmm. They're children. You can't expect children to keep secrets. So that's actually unfair of the parents to put that on child, you. Yeah.
And then punishing you.
So I'm bailing you out of the shadow realm, but we're leaving your parents there
your parents for sure, because
that's too much responsibility to put on kids.
It is.
Even if they did it in a mean way, it's like they shouldn't have known.
But yeah, we have so many more. We'll have to do a part 2 at some other point. But yeah,
the bail fund is low.
The bail fund is low after this. You know, we did bail out a lot of people. This game we're a little bit more generous.
Yeah. Which I like.
Which I hate.
We'll be mean in the next one.
Yeah, in the next one. But yeah, thank you so much, and on to the next. Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm feeling morose.
Wow.
Somber.
Wow. It's like I'm in a musical.
That's the worst thing you've ever said to me.
Why? Oh, you hate musicals. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up.
Being accused of musical crimes.
I didn't say it was a crime.
I think it's a crime.
Well, I wish I could take it back.
It's okay. I can't believe another episode in the bank. Like, truly. 35 weeks? This baby bump is like...
I was going to say, how long is a pregnancy? 9.
9
times 4.
4.
9 times 3 is 27.
36.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We're about to give birth around here.
Is 9 times 4 36?
Should we do it on the calculator?
Okay, let me see. I actually do want to know. It is 36. Wow. Wow. We're about to give birth.
Wow.
We should do a Jenaverse gender reveal. Oh, this is the outro.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode. I mean, like, truly, like, it was special.
Yeah, but thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, the baby's almost here. You better like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. Share. Shake someone on the street.
Exactly. Or get on the news. Get on your local news. And promote the Jenaverse.
Any way you have to.
Any way you have to. But yeah, it's just been such an awesome pregnancy with you all. Truly.
We can't wait to meet you.
I can't wait to meet you. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And as always, stay fresh.